Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and welcome back to another channel, welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to another video. That's the correct way around, I'm sure of it. Anyway, right, we're talking about Saccone Jolys. Jonathan Jolys, right? He has annoyed me to my very core today. And no, it's not because he's a little bit insane, although that is part of it. You know what I always gave him good credit for? The only thing out of all his lovely charm and everything like that, the only thing that I ever gave him credit for was the fact that he didn't bow down to the haters. He just didn't block and delete. Block and delete. That's what a lot of people do. Most people do it. He didn't. He just said, don't know how it works. Don't know how the block button works. Don't know how the delete button works. He said this. He just can't be bothered with it, he said. However, he's blocked me. After all this friggin' time, of this back and forth, although I don't think there's any back. There's just a forth. He's never contacted me. I don't know. I don't know if he's ever watched me. Maybe he has. In fact, no, I do know that he has watched my video. Yeah, I'm not getting into that. He sent me a signal. I know it. It happened, okay? I'm not bragging or anything, but it did happen. Anyway, I'm getting off topic here. He's blocked me. I'm gutted. Not because I'm blocked. I can just go to my other account. You know, everyone's got 2 accounts. We're not stupid. The reason I'm blocked is the reason I'm annoyed about it, right? Because of all the things that I've done all these videos and everything, talked out about him and said how much of an idiot he is, and just basically being a bit of a pain and spread a lot of not hate, just truths about him. However, he suddenly blocked me, so I thought, why is he suddenly blocked me? I haven't talked about him at that point for ages, right? And the only thing I've done of late, this was before my last video about him, it was I sent him a message because one of the things that annoys me most, and I know people are going to say, oh, you're overreacting and everything, right? But one of the things that annoys me most about him is his insistence to film his kids in their school uniforms. All he does is he thinks that by covering the badge of the uniform, it's going to protect where the kids go to school, but it doesn't. It doesn't at all. It just by having a general location. Everyone knows where he lives because he's very open about it, right? And the school uniform colours. Somebody can, should they so wish, find out where his kids go to school. Easy, simple. They don't have to know the school name. They don't have to have a badge. All they need is the colours, and that's it. You can find it. So he put one of his kids on Insta, and I sent him a message and said, don't you care about your kids' safety at all? Something like that it was. And he blocked me. I cannot believe he blocked me for advising him to stop putting his kids in danger. That really annoyed me, frustrates me, right? So yeah, I'm sorry, I'm blocked. But now we go up. Since we're talking about his penchant for putting his kids in school uniforms, he's done this. He's done this. Right, this is stupid. This is the main reason why I'm doing the video. Now that I've rabbited on for a long time. But he's put out this video of Edie and it is a hate-filled video. He's got his child to sing and dance and sing a song about hate and address the haters, and of course telling us that he is now a girl. He is a girl now, and addressing the haters for it. And I think that this is well, make up your own minds. It is sick, right? I blurred him out because he's wearing part of his school uniform, but I've left in his voice so you can hear it.
One thing about me, I used to be a boy, but now I'm a girl, so check out my twirl. To all of the comments and all of the haters, this is what they get for messing with me. I got the look. She's got the looks. I got the hair. She's got the hair. To all of the comments, I just don't care. She doesn't care. I don't care.
Is there anything more sick that he can come up with? Anything? The way that he's got Edie addressing the haters. How does Edie know at the age of 8 that she has haters online? We all know that she reads the comments, obviously, because Jonathan lets her read the comments, or makes her read the comments. I'm not quite sure which. You know, I can't imagine that she wants to specifically read hate comments about herself, but there you go. I'm not saying people should leave hate comments or anything like that, but it's up to John to protect his child, and he's not doing it because why would he? You know, he's another one of those that think, oh well, it's not my fault that, you know, people like to do things with my child. You know, that's the type of mentality that he has. It just blows my mind. John, that is ridiculous what you're doing. Absolutely ridiculous. And again, I'll point out that she is wearing her school uniform sports shorts. I can't even say it without getting it wrong. Skirt. Skort? Is that what it is? That's what he's wearing. She's wearing. Oh, I'm gonna get so much hate. The point is that you're not even trying to cover it up. You're not even trying to protect where she goes to school. And also, can I point this out, right? When I went to school, there was this thing, right? If you misbehaved whilst wearing your school's uniform, thus representing your school, you would get in a lot of trouble. I don't know if it's the same where you are, but your kids go to an ultra high quality private establishment, don't they? So like, are they not even a little bit bothered that your kids are spreading hate whilst wearing the school uniform? Just saying. I'm just putting it out there because that's how I would perceive it. Furthermore, you continue to blow my mind, in fact, John. Remember the other day when you put out that lovely little production about your kids, specifically Edie, but also with Amelia was in it as well, and it was all about your life and how you grew up. You had them playing out your life. It was sad, sick, and stupid, right? Well, after it came out, you took to Instagram because the whole production was all about selling your book, right? It was just phenomenally awful, and then you've plugged your book. You had your two kids plug your book at the end of it, and then afterwards you took to Instagram, and what I found on there just exacerbated the confusion in my head. It was absolutely insane. I took this photo to remember the moment my daughters and I worked on a little short film together. I was so impressed with Amelia and Edie's acting. This might be the best video I've ever made. I know 2 minutes is a big commitment these days, but this means so much. What, having your kids play out a short production about your life is just no. And then this at the end of the again, right at the end of the Instagram stories, this was plugged again. The paperback of my book was released. This happened last week, but because of the situation with the Queen, I didn't feel right saying anything. After the book came out and more people read it than I ever expected, thank you so much, I was reading the reviews and something stood out to me. What happened next? So I had a meeting with my publisher and asked, can I add another chapter? This is really going to blow your mind, okay? So put your hat on, your helmet, right? Because you're prepared to have your mind blown. I had thought about writing a whole other book for you, but being that it took me over 2 years to write the first one, I figured no one wanted to wait that long. So instead, I took a month out and wrote a chapter about breaking the cycle with Edie. Right, okay. So he's got pictured here, he's pointed out, in this new release paperback book, there's an extra chapter. In the hardback, the ones that people have that, like myself, that had to spend, how much did I spend? £15-16? Was that how much it cost? Is that really how much it cost? Jesus. Okay, so I didn't get the extra chapter, but I have to pay an extra whatever it costs now for this more recent release, the paperback version. I'll have to pay that to buy to get one extra chapter. What? And this extra chapter is about Edie. Had to get her in there somehow. Had to make sure you put Edie in that chapter so more people will want to read the book. More people will now want to buy the book just for the extra chapter. You needed an extra hook to get people in there to read and buy your book because nobody wants to buy it. Am I right? But you needed an extra hook, and that would be to make it about Edie. And it's just another level of exploitation that is just unbelievable to me. Absolutely unbelievable. So there you go. There you have it, guys. If you want to read the extra chapter, go and buy his book. I'm shaking my head here. You can't see me, but I am. Don't buy his book. Right. So I'm just, I have no further words to say, right? So everybody, please take care. Have a lovely day, and I'll come back to you very soon with another video. Take care and bye-bye.